This is a walkthrough of the AKYN FBA Shipment Creation tool. This tool is actually a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet which will help you prepare your shipments to FBA using pack lists instead of the time-consuming and cumbersome web form. This will save you quite a bit of time, help you minimize errors in putting your boxes together. It will also enable you to easily save for your own records lists of the contents of each box that you send to FBA. And because you're not paying monthly for this tool, it's a one-time fee. It will save you money. Now let's get to it. First of all, of course, we have to create a new shipment plan. There are several ways to create a new shipment plan, but for purposes of this discussion, we're going to this web address right here. Don't worry, you don't have to type that, because when you get to the tool itself, in the instructions tab, there is this button right here that we can just click to copy the URL that we need. Then we can go to our web browser and just paste it and hit enter. Once you hit enter, you go to a page like this, where you have to choose what packing type you're using, either individual products or case packed products. Make sure to choose individual products. Even if you're sending case pack products, choose individual products if you want to use this tool and save time. Okay? And then you hit this button that says continue to shipping plan. Now, there are several steps in a shipping plan, but the purpose of this is to show you how to use the FBA Shipment creation tool, which comes into play when you get to this stage in the process, prepare shipment. This stage is after you've reviewed and approved the various warehouses where your products will go. It may be only one warehouse, or it could be 3 warehouses or more. But as you work on the shipment to each warehouse, you're in the prepare shipment stage. That's where you're going to use this tool. Okay? As you prepare your shipment, you're going to see this on the web page, see the section where you have to provide box content information. So you can either use a web form, or you can skip box information and just pay Amazon to manually do that for you. Or, which is what this tool is for, you can use this option of uploading a pack list to Seller Central. Okay? To prepare that pack list, first of all, we have to generate a pack list template. Make sure you choose a tablet delimited TSV file template. Okay? And in the total number of boxes, just enter a number there, a low number. Even if you think it's going to take you 10 boxes, enter 3 or 4 or 5, half of what you think you're going to eventually need. For purposes of this, just make an initial guess, because you're going to go back and fix this anyway once you know exactly how many boxes it will take to ship all the inventory that you're going to send for this shipment. Then click Generate Packlist Template button. Then something like this will show up. You will click on that and download that file into your computer. Once you do that, now we are going to we're ready to import that TSV file that we downloaded into computer. So here, I prepared a sample, a hypothetical TSV file for purposes of this demo. Here, the TSV file has been imported. Let's increase the width of the column that has the product descriptions, and also increase the width of the FNSK. Okay, now you're ready to work on the boxes. All right, let's say, okay, you want to put in 4 of product number 3. So product number 3, click on the FNSK for the product number 3, then go back to the box contents tab and just click that button that says copy FNSK. Okay, so there it is, FNSK for product number 3. And it says here, warning 1, there should be an expiration date. So let's put an expiration date, okay? And then the next thing that you will want to put into the same box is product number 5. Highlight the FNSK for product number 5. Click there. And you have 10 of that. Product number 5, it also needs an expiration date. So let's enter that. Okay. Then the next thing that you want to put in is product number 1. So we have that, and then we click. But we are not on the right column, the proper column, when we click that button. So let's just delete that, make sure we're in the proper column, and then hit the FNSK button. Say we have 5 of that, and it also has an expiration date. Okay. And let's say, we're going to put product number 3 and click that. Now, you have 2 more product number 3, and you weren't paying attention that you already listed product number 3 above. So it will warn you that this is a duplicate FNSK, and you basically just go back to the earlier entry and adjust the quantity. So you have 2 more, so let's just change that to 6 and just delete this. Now let's say you want to enter product number 13, and then you click this. But you weren't highlighting the FNSK. You were highlighting the title of the product. So it's going to tell you that, okay, this is not in the shipment because I can't recognize the FNSK. So it will show you a warning that it says check FNSK because whatever you entered is not in the shipment. So just delete that. You want the FNSK for product number 13. And we had 1 of that. Enter expiration date. So now let's say the box is full at this point. It weighs 45.1 and the dimensions of the box are 15 by 16 by 20. So you're done with box 1 and you're ready for box 2. Okay? So you repeat the process. Product 5, I put in 10 of that. Product 12, okay, 5 of that. And these require expiration dates, and we tell it what the expiration dates for those products are. If the product doesn't need an expiration date, there's not going to be a warning showing up. Okay? And basically just complete this process. Just scroll as you put in items to a box. Just copy FNSKs here and input the quantity and input the expiration dates as needed. And also, as you complete a box, you weigh it and you put the dimensions here because you're going to need this information when you go back to Seller Central. Okay, now if you save this file to a shareable drive, then more than one person can be in this file at the same time. Let's say you and a helper you have a helper for shipping your products. Maybe you're going to prepare odd numbered boxes, and your helper will open the same file using a different laptop and prepare the even numbered boxes. So the two of you can be working at the same time using the same spreadsheet. That's very doable. I do it myself. Okay? Now, let's say you've completed the boxing your products, and you know now that it took 8 boxes, okay, for all of them. You have to go back and re-enter and enter 8 here because that's the right number of boxes that you're sending. Regenerate the pack list, download the template, the pack list template, and import the template again into your spreadsheet. Otherwise, if you're not using a template for the proper number of boxes, Amazon will tell you there's an error in the shipment. Okay? So now, let's say you've done that, you've re-imported. Now you want to save for your own records the contents of your box. Once you hit that button that I just clicked, an Excel file with the same shipment ID as the file name will be created. Now, I've already created this Excel file earlier. That's why it's saying here that it already exists. But normally, you're not going to get this message. Okay? So now, we've created a file of the box information for the shipment, what each box contains. In case you need that information later. Now you have it. Okay? So we've saved our box contents. Now we need to go back and upload our pack list to Seller Central. We click this one, and this time the file name is the shipment ID, but it will have an extension that's txt. That's the file that we're going to upload in Seller Central. Okay? So you go back to Seller Central, and you enter all the box weights and dimensions that you had earlier. If you want, you can print it, so it's easier to figure out where you're going to enter here. Or if you know how to do it, you can have 2 windows side by side on your monitor so that you can just refer to one window with showing the Excel file, and transfer the information into Seller Central. Okay? And then after that, you will upload your completed pack list. That's the txt file. Choose file button is right here. We can hardly see it, but click that button, find the file in your computer, and upload it. And if everything's good, Amazon will tell you your pack list was processed successfully. It may take a few minutes, especially if the shipment is large. Okay? Now, if you had an error, this will tell you. what the error is. Let's say you're supposed to send in 20 of product 1, but the box content information only shows 18. So it will tell you that, and now you can find where those 2 units are that you had in the box. You put it in the box, but forgot to enter the information in the spreadsheet. But it's rare to create a mistake if you are using the spreadsheet as you decide what's going to go into the box. Okay? And so the only thing remaining to do is approve the shipping charge and print your shipping label. And that's pretty much it as far as that's concerned. But the only other thing I want to mention that's included in this FBA shipment creation spreadsheet is a shipment log. When you price your products and you're trying to figure out the ROI and profitability of a particular ASIN, you need to reflect how much it costs to send that item to FBA. So you need to have an idea of your average cost per pound. And this part of the spreadsheet allows you to do that. Okay? The export tab shows you what location this particular shipment is going to. So it's LGB8. That's what we have here. It says you have 465 units in the shipment. So enter that here. And then in Seller Central, whatever it did say as the weight of the shipment and the cost. So 320.1 at 80.68. So 320.1 and then 80.68. So you just enter that information there. And for this particular shipment, it cost 25 cents per pound. An earlier shipment that went to Kentucky cost 46 cents per pound. Okay? That's basically it. If you have any questions, post your question in our Facebook group page, Amazon Spreadsheets. Thanks.